do you have any stories to share with us of how knowing and using this hierarchy has helped the clients that you work with?
Many.
Every story that we have, because we really do respect the hierarchies. I have a shirt that says it too, like respect the hierarchies. It's an Iconix thing. But every kid, I mean, I've worked with children who are learning disabled. I've worked with children who have autism. I've worked with children that are just, what is it called? That have ODD.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with children that had something, no one knew what it was. And every single time we're respecting those hierarchies, because when you get it in the right window, when you make it just hard enough for them to be engaged, but also invested, and just easy enough that it's something that they can continue, when you have it in that perfect area, we call it whitewater. That's where engagement happens. And that was my biggest success as a teacher, is my kids were always engaged. Always, always, always. That is not an exaggeration. I had teachers come up to me all the time saying, "Oh, well, you just have the easy class." Well, another teacher got them next year, so they became less easy. But just being able to understand that gives us the capacity and the ability to help them in the most efficient way possible. And time is your most precious resource, and your kid is your most precious resource. So you need both. But we've had children who were nonverbal start talking because we respected the hierarchies. We have children who would talk like they were very, very good at speaking with people, very adult, came in CEO style. If I don't know if the dad's listening, but he'd know which kid I'm talking about. He comes in, he tells you everything about everything. He knows the date that SpongeBob aired. He knows where Southern Belle Farm is, who owns it, where they started, founded, who runs it after he dies, like the whole nine.
Wow.
But if I asked him what he did that summer when before he started in my class, he couldn't tell me. He would literally just sit there and start spewing facts. And after a year of an entire curriculum based off playing this game for a half a day, the rest of the day they went to another teacher. But we came back in for an assessment, and this child came up to me, and I was like, "What did you do this summer? How was your summer?" And he goes, "Oh, I had a great summer. I bet you had a nice summer. You probably worked the whole time. I think you worked the whole time. You like to work." I was like, "Yeah, I do." "What did you do?" And he takes a step back from me, and he holds out his hands, and he starts describing this picture of everything that he did. He's like, "Well, I got to ride go-karts. There's another student in my class who I guess didn't get to, so he let that one know." He's like, "So-and-so wasn't able to ride the go-karts." It was very cute. But like, I got to ride the go-karts. I got to do this. And we had this big performance on the stage. And he's like holding up his hands and showing with his hands that he sees the picture for the first time. Like you can have a conversation with this kid for the first time. So I cried like a baby. He had no idea what was going on. I was like, "I'm fine. It's fine." But I was like, "You won't believe how far your kid has come." And they're like, "Of course we do. We are with him every day. We see what's happened. We know what happened."
Right. Yeah.
And there's stories like that, like all over the kids that we've been able to help, which is just incredible. I mean, just to be able to give the kids that quality of life in a way that is safe and understood and able to be replicated. I can't imagine a better way to spend my life.